Asta, Saitama, Harry Potter. In a world where magic is everything, one boy wants to change that. Mashle is an anime that came out in spring 2023. It's a shonen anime. It includes things, genres such as like magic, parodies, supernatural things, and it's very enjoyable and it was very entertaining to watch. The whole premise of Mashle is that it parodies typical shonen tropes, shonen things that a lot of shonen do time after time, and it makes it its own, which is what makes Mashle so unique from other gag anime and other comedy anime in my eyes. Mash Burndead is a person that's born without powers. He's born without magic, and in a world where you need magic to survive, in a world where if you don't have magic, you're discriminated against, with his muscles and him working out and him being strong, he seeks to change that. You know, that's the Ash and the A in Mash, Asta. That's kind of what it stands for, you know, because they're one and the same in that aspect. But basically, Mash, he's trying to live a peaceful life by becoming a divine visionary, and that's basically like a higher ranked magician in the world of magicians and magic that they live in Mashle. And it's very interesting to see his journey of him getting there, starting from zero. One of the big things about Mashle that makes it so enjoyable is that it parodies a lot of our different favorite shonen anime. You know, it includes many of the different shonen tropes, shonen character types that you've seen, and it's just very funny to see. They do it in such a tasteful and comedic way that's very profound, you know, and they understand a lot of different types of comedy, whether it's them breaking the fourth wall during a narration where two characters are flying and it's supposed to take 2 minutes to get there, but it's taking fucking 2 episodes and they literally say it, or whether it's questions that the audience, you know, we the viewer have about certain characters in the show. They answer that and they really understand that they're very aware of what they're doing and they do it very well. It also doesn't take itself too serious, and while it is predictable, it's also very unpredictable, and I'm going to explain how. But before that, let's talk about the characters. Mash is love, Mash is life. I was 15 years old when he penetrated my butt. Like I said before, Mash, bro, Mob, Asta, Saitama, and Harry Potter. If you put all of those people in a blender, put it on 3, you know, the highest power, grind it up and drunk it, you would get Mash. You know, Mash Burndead. He doesn't have any powers. He's a meathead, likes to work out, loves cream puffs, you know, shonen trope. Like Luffy likes meat, like Goku likes eating food, Naruto, Natsu, that's his trope, you know. He's also Yusuke.
I don't care if she's a girl or a baby or somebody's grandmother. I'll still knock her out.
Huh?
We also have the Siscon, you know, aka Ghost Jr., aka Gravioli, give me the Formuoli, Lance. And it isn't as excessive as it is in Black Clover. I feel like the whole Cis complex, it isn't excessive, so it makes it bearable. And he looks cool, you know, I like blue. Blue's my favorite color. Yeah, Lemon is the head over heels girl character that fanboys every second the main character is on screen. I couldn't remember a time where Lemon wasn't as wet as the fucking Niagara Falls on a hot summer day in July. Every time we saw Mash just literally ignoring the fuck out of her, eating cream puffs because he didn't really care or acknowledge her that she existed or that her love for him existed, because it's only an illusion in her head. We also have the fake main character guy who thinks he's more important than he is, you know, aka Kiba, aka Bakugo, the hot-headed, red-haired anime character that thinks he's the shit but he's not even the ass, the flamboyant but cool as fuck character, the emo, sadist, masochist, cool, pain-loving character, the Perona, girly girl, true definition of I'm just a girl, Dumbledore, Draco Malfoy, and that's gotta be racist. That's, y'all can't tell me that's not, you know, come on now. This isn't the fucking 1900s, the 1800s, bro. We've moved past this. We also have Finn. Finn is, now with this show being a parody of a lot of other different shows and just a parody show in general, some people might say that, oh, it isn't original, oh, it takes away from this show and that show, and it just patches it up and makes it its own, but it's not really original. And I beg to differ, you know, but I also have to admit there were some things that in this show that they blatantly copied from other different anime. For instance, the Amaterasu, nigga, a black flame that can never be extinguished that burns forever. I said, come on, bro. Did you just watch Naruto? Like, come on, bro. Also, I think that was reanimation jutsu that the one character did. I'm not gonna say who. Clear as day, bro. Clear as day. Also, Frieza's disc from that one character that kind of looked like Kurapika. But if Kurapika was transitioning, you know, like I said before, I feel like Mashle did such a great job at parodying and just making fun of a lot of other different shonen tropes and shows that it deserves to be its own show. You know, you can't just be like, oh, it's just a copy and paste of this anime or this anime or that anime. It's its own show in its own right. What I'm going to talk about next is why it works. Why Mashle works first and foremost is because it's extremely self-aware of the things that it does. You know, it's a shonen anime. Shonen is one of the most popular genres of anime in the entire world, and it just fits perfectly into that entire scene with the different fights that they have, the different themes that they explore, the different tropes, like I said before, that they make fun of, but also portray in their own light, in their own sense, you know. And it has a great understanding of comedy and different types of comedy. And when I was doing my research about the different types of comedy that I seen in Mashle, it's a lot, bro. Like, they do parodies very well, they do slapstick comedy very well, situational comedy very well. It was also extremely consistent. You know, season 2 came out only a year after season 1, like a year. You know, compare this with One Punch Man. You know, and I'm not trying to compare Mashle with One Punch Man, but in the sense that they're both sort of like gag anime. One Punch Man season 1 came out in 2015. One Punch Man season 2 came out in 2019. Nigga, 4 years. That's a new president, bro. As successful as One Punch Man is, I also feel like you can't take that long in between seasons, you know, unless you're extremely well established, which One Punch Man wasn't at that time, you know. And I do understand at the same time, before y'all say anything, I know that they had different studios, they had a studio change, which is also, you know, that also contributed to the delay. But at the same time, 4 years is just too long. You have to strike while the iron is hot. There was also a standout opening that blew the fuck up, bro. Bling bum bum. I didn't even know that came from Mashle at first. I quite literally heard it on TikTok, looked it up on YouTube, saw that it had fucking almost 100 million views and 1.1 million likes. I was like, damn, Mashle, you did it. As a result of the opening, which is extremely like flamboyant and very cracked the fuck out. As a result of that, Mashle grew somewhat of a cult, I feel like, you know. And I also feel like Mashle was and still is extremely memeable. You know, there are a lot of certain moments that you can just I can just see it, you know, on the feed of like an Instagram explore page, you know what I mean? Like, you can see Mashle with cream puffs in his mouth, or something about like a cream puff meme, you know.
Niggas ask me what time it is, nigga. It's custard cream o'clock, nigga. Custard cream all over me.
And people just understand it and they'll fuck with it because they like Mashle and they understand Mashle's character, which is extremely simple but also very lovable as well. So Mashle really blew up, and I feel like it grew such an amazing fan base, such a strong fan base, a strong core with everything that it did, everything that it executed extremely well, and it was well deserved, you know. If I had to describe it in 3 words, I'd probably say unpredictable, lighthearted, and refreshing, because that's exactly everything that Mashle embodied, you know. Also chaotic, because they had some moments in that show I was like, bro, I encourage you to go watch it if you want a nice fun gag anime to laugh at, or just an anime in general that you want to enjoy, laugh at, and I can't recommend it enough. Make sure if you enjoyed the video to leave a like, turn on post notifications, and yeah, just enjoy life. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Bye and peace.